Hello and welcome to Science Monitor, your favorite weekly news show on science, technology, invention and innovation. I am Aishwarya Kapoor with you. In today's episode, we will talk about Second United Nations World Geospatial Information Congress 2022 being held in Hyderabad, and also tell you about a unique ambo bag-based automatic ventilator device developed by a school student. There is lots more science news, but first, let's take a look at the headlines from this week. Second United Nations World Geospatial Information Congress will be held at Hyderabad. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the conference being organized by Department of Science and Technology. Science Museum established by DBT-NIPGR at Chamba, Himachal Pradesh inaugurated. Under Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, 75 such science museums are being set up across the country. A schoolgirl designed an ambo bag-based mechanized automatic ventilator. This cost-effective device can meet the need of ventilators during pandemics like corona. And CSIR Northeast Institute of Science and Technology is transforming the Northeast region. Institute developing solutions to improve lives in Northeast by using local resources through scientific interventions. And now the news in detail. Geospatial data and information have their own importance in the overall development of any country. Special steps are being taken regarding geospatial information at the global level. In this series, the Second United Nations World Geospatial Information Congress 2022 is being organized in Hyderabad from 10th to 14th of October. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address this event. A special Science Monitor report on the organization of this Congress.
With its ambitious Digital India mission, the Government of India has been rapidly moving towards making India a leader in the digital sector. This has been done by making positive changes in policies like information technology and telecom. Last year, the Government of India liberalized the complex rules regarding the map and geospatial data generation rules. Geospatial data is considered to be a very useful tool for any country for its economic and social development, as it helps in creating developmental strategies and public interest plans. The Second United Nations World Geospatial Information Congress on the globally important topic is being organized in Hyderabad this time. The UNWGIC 2022, to be held from October the 10th to 14th, will be organized by the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs and hosted by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the inaugural session of this Congress.
It's a matter of honor for us that this United Nations World Geospatial Information Congress, which is now being mentioned as UNWGCI, is the second one. The second is being hosted in India. And we'll carry on this trend. In the year that follows, in 2023, we are going to have G20, we are going to have Mission Innovation, all these conferences which was held in US this year. So, in other words, India has not only become a favorite destination for technology exploration, but also a destination for technology learning. Earlier on, we used to look forward to West. And we have also already have some of the success stories, as I said, in the form of the village mapping road, which we can actually showcase to others. And if you go through the booklet that they are providing, this scientific program has been very diligently planned. We have plenary sessions which will deal with the sustainable development goals. We have the parallel sessions dealing with the strategy.
The World Geospatial Information Congress 2022 will be attended by over 2,000 people, including over 700 international delegates from around 120 countries. Senior officials from the Survey of India, several NGOs, academia and the industry, private sector and end users will also participate in the event. Accurate geospatial information and data such as demographics, health facilities and vaccination centers have greatly helped in tackling the COVID-19 pandemic effectively. Now, this data and mapping are being used to digitize rural India.
We recently celebrated 1 year of the geospatial guidelines issuance, and we interacted with many industry friends and startups and realized that this is the guideline which has really transformed the sector. And I'm sure this international event, where already more than 70 countries have committed to be attending physically, this event in Hyderabad is going to be a game changer. India becomes a world leader in this sector. And this second UNWGIC will bring together the stakeholders at the highest level to enhance international collaborations among the participants from member states and relevant stakeholders, which reflect the importance of the geospatial information.
The Government of India is expanding the scope of geospatial applications in many areas to benefit every segment. This technology has become a major contributor to socio-economic development by increasing productivity, ensuring sustainable infrastructure plans, effective governance and aiding the agriculture sector. The geospatial economy in the country is expected to cross the Rs 63,100 crore mark by 2025 at a growth rate of 12.8%. This will ensure India's presence at the top in terms of geospatial mapping and data.
India has always been the center of knowledge and science. After independence, on the basis of this scientific heritage, the heroes of the nation have achieved many milestones. In order to take these achievements to the masses, an initiative has been taken to set up science museums in 75 inspirational districts under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. In this series, a science museum in Chamba district was inaugurated by Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Jitendra Singh. State Chief Minister Jairam Thakur was also present at the occasion along with other officials. Here's a Science Monitor report.
An initiative has been taken by the Ministry of Science and Technology to establish science museums in 75 aspirational districts of the country, with the objective of taking science to the masses and inculcating scientific attitude, especially among younger generations. This initiative is determined to give new impetus to scientific consciousness through the achievements of the country under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, in line with the views of the Prime Minister. In this series, a science museum has been established in the Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh by the National Institute of Plant Genome Research and Autonomous Institute of the Department of Biotechnology. It was inaugurated by Chief Minister of the state, Jairam Thakur, and Dr. Jitendra Singh, Union Minister for Science and Technology and Earth Sciences. In the inaugural function, the Union Minister for Science and Technology emphasized the importance and need of the Science Museum. This one-of-a-kind museum houses the history of glorious ancient Indian science and the achievements of eminent Indian scientists through a flipbook, allowing the younger generation to learn about India's rich scientific heritage. Attractive and working models displaying basic scientific concepts are housed in the museum. These models will enlighten the youth to go ahead with the discoveries in basic and applied sciences. This communication of curiosity and enthusiasm among the youth through the museum will inspire them, and they will be able to contribute in building a self-reliant India with innovative scientific ideas. Another objective of the Science Museum is to promote the initiatives of the Government of India towards holistic education and public participation. The museum will also provide a platform where experts from scientific institutions as well as eminent scientists from India and abroad can interact with teachers and school students from aspirational districts. This initiative to create a science museum across the country will be helpful in providing scientific outlook to the youth power of the country, while on the other hand, they will also be aware of the contribution of the scientists of the country. It is a one-of-a-kind step which can make the dream of a self-reliant India come true.
Under the INSPIRE-MANAK Awards 2022, projects based on innovative ideas were showcased by the young minds of the country. Most projects offered simple and precise solutions focused on contemporary challenges. One such project on automated ventilator caught the attention of the people. Developed by a school student from Puducherry, this project can meet the need of affordable ventilators during viral pandemics like Corona. Science Monitor introduces this device to the viewers.
The global corona pandemic affected daily life and also made people aware of the many challenges that present themselves when adversity of this magnitude hits the world. It is the effect of the pandemic that the younger generation has started thinking about the future, keeping in mind such eventualities. Shanmughapriya, a student from Puducherry, also used her innovative thinking to find a viable solution for the increased need for oxygen and demand for ventilators that was seen during the spread of the coronavirus. The student has automated the hand-operated system, Artificial Manual Breathing Unit, also known as AMBU bag. This innovative ventilator, developed by the student, was displayed at the national level exhibition and project competition of DST's INSPIRE-MANAK Award 2022, which was held recently in New Delhi.
My project is about innovative low-cost ventilator. The demand and the need for ventilators are increasing worldwide, and there is no need for introduction for ventilators as it's been talked about throughout the world due to COVID-19. But in some low and middle income countries and places where ventilators are not available, doctors and nurses usually use a bag wall mask and they manually compress the bag for a long time, will really give them tiredness, stress, and sometimes it will hurt their arms and hands too. So the patient is not able to get steady and accurate ventilation. So what I have created is an automated bag wall mask which will automatically compress in emergency situation.
Handheld AMBU bags are commonly used in hospitals during emergencies. This is not only tiring for the person operating the system, but also cannot ensure a uniform oxygen supply. Due to the shortage of machines and electricity, doctors in rural areas depend on AMBU bags for emergencies. As part of her innovation, Shanmughapriya has added simple technology to this AMBU bag to automate the entire system. A motor, voltage controller and piston are used in this battery-operated device. When the motor is switched on, the piston rod automatically pressurizes the bag and pumps air. Pumping speed can be controlled by increasing or decreasing the voltage as per requirement.
In this model, this transformer converts 230 volts into 12 voltage AC current, and this is further converted into 12 volts DC current by bridge rectifier to drive the DC motor. The pressure is measured using this pressure sensor, and there is provision for mixing oxygen in certain percentage, but that is optional. Parts are easily available in India, so we could replace the parts. Now we are aware that the COVID virus has undergone mutation, and many such viruses can be the cause for pandemic in the future. Hence, this instrument will be useful and necessary for the medical field.
Million Minds Augmenting National Aspirations and Knowledge, or the MANAK program, initiated by the Department of Science and Technology in collaboration with the National Innovation Foundation, has worked to promote the creativity of students from the school level itself. An example of the success of this effort is the national level exhibition and project competition, where the best innovative ideas from students are on display every year.
CSIR Northeast Institute of Science and Technology at Jorhat, Assam is working to develop scientific solutions adapted to the geographical and climatic conditions of these hilly states. Since its inception, this institute has developed many technological interventions to uplift the lives of the people by utilizing the local resources. Today in Science Monitor, we are introducing you to this institute of CSIR located in the Northeast.
The Northeast Institute of Science and Technology, located at Jorhat in Assam, was established in 1961 as CSIR's regional research laboratory. The purpose of the institute was to directly connect scientific institutions and scientists to the challenges at the local level. This was done to enable a two-way dialogue that would help explore the possibilities in a particular area and develop scientific and technological solutions. Later, the institute was renamed as Northeast Institute of Science and Technology. NIST strives to improve the quality of life in the rural areas of the northeastern states, including Assam, by developing and distributing technologies that create beneficial applications based on the local traditional and natural resources available.
People have realized that we need to also look at the local population and see what is that we can do. So there is a series of regional research laboratories which have started, like RRL Hyderabad, RRL Bhubaneswar, and RRL Trivandrum, RRL Jammu. They are distributed into different places, and so is RRL Jorhat, which was established with pioneering efforts by some of the leaders in 1961. The advantage of a local vision is that it will connect you to the local people, local population. I personally feel that scientists are a sort of isolated species. They are very comfortable in their laboratories and discovering something, writing publications, and in general they are a little bit shy to go to the public and then find out what are their needs. The regional research laboratories have provided that platform, and I am very happy to say that RRL Jorhat has played a very, very important role when the nation needs it.
The multidisciplinary research and development areas include natural products, chemistry, pharmaceuticals, agrotechnology, ecology, and environmental studies and geotechnical investigations. Over the years, the institute has created more than 100 technologies in the areas of agriculture and organic and oil field chemicals, out of which about 40% have achieved commercial success after being set up in various industries across the country. The institute has also developed technologies related to the aroma mission, tea production, and use of medicinal plants in the region. Apart from these, the efforts to convert traditional art into an industry are commendable. An example of this is the technological interventions developed for the handloom industry in the Jorhat district.
NIST actually can lead the nation by creating a good platform for the Northeast, because Northeast has a great potential. Two states, Arunachal and Nagaland, has greatest untapped potential. And Mizoram, a state with 10 lakh population, has so much of huge resources. Sikkim, with very small population. And I am so happy when I visit these places. It's wonderful that you are here, you go there, and then people are very nice. And the government is doing extremely well and they get the goodwill now. So people are realizing that the government is really caring for the common man, especially for the Northeast. And it's wonderful to work here.
CSIR's Northeast Institute of Science and Technology has also worked to prepare a knowledge database by collecting information from these areas. Based on this data analysis, machine learning and artificial intelligence (R&D) and training programs are now being conducted in the area. The knowledge base developed by the Institute is helping policymakers to formulate sector-specific development strategies. The scientific initiatives and efforts of CSIR-NEIST are making significant contributions for increasing self-reliance in the country's northeast region.
And now let's have a quick look at some other developments that have made news in the field of science and technology in our special segment, Science Express.
The Nobel Prizes for the year 2022 have been announced. Swedish scientist Dr. Svante Pääbo will be awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine for his discoveries related to the extinct hominin and the human evolutionary genome. At the same time, in the field of chemistry, three scientists, American Carolyn R. Bertozzi, Denmark's Martin Meldal, and US's K. Barry Sharpless have been selected for the 2022 Nobel Prize. They will be sharing this award for their work done in the field of click chemistry. Professor Alain Aspect of France, American physicist John F. Clauser, and Austrian professor Anton Zellinger have been jointly selected for this year's Nobel Prize in Physics for their work on quantum information science. The award, given in memory of Alfred Nobel, is the most prestigious award and honor in the world. Apart from the three fields of science, the Nobel Prize is also given in the fields of peace, literature, and economics. All these awards will be presented at a ceremony organized on the 10th of December every year. The winners are awarded a gold medal and a certificate, along with a prize money of 10 million Swedish krona, that is about $900,000. A review meeting was organized in New Delhi for recently concluded Swachh Sagar, Surakshit Sagar campaign, which ran from July the 5th to September the 17th. Presiding over the meeting, Dr. Jitendra Singh, Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, said that the 75 days campaign is quite successful and it proved the vision of Sampoorna Sarkar. The meeting was attended by Dr. M. Ravichandran, Secretary, Ministry of Earth Sciences, V. Srinivas, Secretary, DARPG, Dr. N. Kalai Selvi, Director General, CSIR, Shri V.S. Pathania of Indian Coast Guard, Shri Gopal Arya from Environment Protection Activity, and representatives of Environment Ministry and senior officials were also present in the meeting. The Union Minister said that India's 7,500-kilometer-long coastline will play an important role in shaping India's vision at 2047. Today, there is a need to use marine resources for the economic development of the nation. He congratulated all the participants for making the Swachh Sagar, Surakshit Sagar Abhiyan a success. A new specific drug delivery method using gold nanoparticles could improve the management and treatment of cancer. Researchers from Amity University, Jaipur have succeeded in developing therapeutic agents with the help of a nano-biotechnological approach using gold nanoparticles, which can be effective against diseases like cancer. Currently, cancer surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation therapy are used in the treatment of cancer. Although these methods are time-consuming and expensive as well as show side effects. This gold nanoparticle-based drug delivery method can deliver drugs directly to the cancer site, replacing costly solutions, due to which the medicine will take effect faster, keeping side effects minimal. The study was carried out at the Fourier Transform Infrared Spectroscopy. and fluorescent microscopy facilities and was made available through the Funds for Improvement of Science and Technology FIST program of the Department of Science and Technology. Two rural technologies developed by the Rural Technology Working Group of the Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, have been transferred to African countries such as Ghana, Namibia, Sudan, and Zambia. These technologies include a groundwater level measuring device and an ergonomically designed treadle pump, which are improved versions of practices followed by rural people in Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh. Groundwater level measuring equipment is used to measure the groundwater table in monitoring wells. A treadle pump is a mechanical device that uses human power to draw water from the ground. It is currently being used by poor farmers for irrigation at various places. According to the representatives of Rural Technology Working Group of IIT Delhi, it is a proud moment not only for them but also for Indian knowledge to see these technologies applied on a global scale.
That is all in today's edition of Science Monitor. Keep sending your feedback and suggestions through email. Our email ID is indiascience@vigyanprasar.gov.in. You can also write into us at Vigyan Prasar, A50, Sector 62, Noida 201309, Uttar Pradesh. So we'll take your leave now. See you again next week. Till then, stay safe and think scientifically. Bye for now.